And the parade has started.
Right up to that at the church building. Sarah.
Jerry works tirelessly every year to make sure this event is a huge success. Thanks, Jerry, for all you do. The procession/parade proceeds down Christopher Road to the community center where the first school was built in this area in 1890.
Hey, Vern! Hello!
Vern's daughters drive the rest of his military equipment up to the showroom.
Hey, John!
How do you want to hold it? I don't know. You know, if we put one right here. Can you reach it? It's okay. Anyway, the man that used those. They use that board? That use that board. Is there? Right. Yeah. It's just a
Card. It says it's not recognizing the card, so I don't know if Terry didn't when she didn't approve microphone and all that USB, but I don't know if you can do it. Yeah, you can do settings.
That's 35 years since I had that thing out of doggone building. So.
What you got, John?
Huh?
What do you got?
8-cycle air motor pumping engine.
Pumping, where's the pump?
Water.
Water?
When the wind don't blow on your windmill, you unhook the rod from it, from the pump, hook it up to this thing. That's what this pin is down here. Run most.
How many bales we bailed today, boys?
1 gram. We don't want it island. It's
too fast already, so we got to idle it down as low as it will go.
That camera over there is too.
And then advances started rapidly. Prior to the invention of the hay press in the late 1800s, hay was stored loose, and consequently the volume of hay was limited if stored in a barn hayloft. On the east slope of the Rockies, frequent rain meant they had to be stored under cover. To store more, loose haystacks were built in the field. Hay bucks were brought to a central haystack and dropped at the bottom of a beaver slide. Horses pulled the buck up the beaver slide as high as 30 feet, where it was dumped at the peak. Workers on top of the pile would thatch it, as it was going to remain in the field, a common practice here in the arid West. Moisture is a major concern for storing hay. Too much in the hay would mold, or worse yet, aerobic decomposition could cause spontaneous combustion, burning your barn down. Too little and the animals don't like it, and it loses nutritional value. Generally speaking, around 20% or less down to about 10% moisture is good. Speaking of nutritional value, green plants use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to make sugar during the day. At night, they consume this sugar and grow. So if you cut your hay at the break of day, it will have the lowest carbohydrate content. Conditioning hay is a process where stems are crushed while cutting. Crushing the hollow stems helps with the drying process. A swather is a North American term for equipment that cuts hay with a sickle bar and makes a windrow. The sickle bar was invented by John W. Sickle, and McCormick and Hussey made the first mower reaper around 1850, and this push-pull design cutter is still in use today on modern farm equipment. To tether hay is to fluff it up to assist with drying. Leaving a few inches of stubble when cutting would also help with the drying by allowing air under the hay. You would generally not tether or condition alfalfa or hay containing delicate stems, or this would break off the most nutritional part. The first hay presses were stationary, and you had to go to the field, load the hay on a wagon, and bring the hay to the press. This Turner hay press was one of the earliest to allow the press to be taken to the field. Rapid advances in efficiency began around 1930. Cyrus McCormick and his F-Series tractors equipped with PTO could drive a gearbox and self-loader. This made it possible to pull the hay press behind a tractor, but you still had to hand tie the square bales. Automatic knot tying was invented by John Francis Appleby around 1900 and used on John Deere grain binders. It was adapted to hay balers around 1936.
Yeah, like he's nervous. Yeah, a little stage fright. Yeah. Let's go take a picture by the water. Yeah. You guys great. Ellie, Ellie, Jake. Yeah, the concert starts here in a little bit.
Here are the old timers hanging out.
Yeah.
This blue ribbon panel of Crosby professionals is solving all the world's problems. I hope they remember tomorrow morning how they did it. See you down the road, Bob. Thanks for coming. And thanks to you guys for watching.